The big takeaways were it was more involved than I thought it would be. Full disclosure, used to be a general contractor, a commercial general contractor, and I didn't tell you guys that at the beginning. There were times that I got a little frustrated, and I understand now that that was really just kind of me being persnickety. My experience with general contracting was on the commercial side, and so the schedule that was laid out at the very beginning and all the way through it felt a little long for me. It felt like we could do it quicker. I know I could do it quicker on the commercial side. And it almost took the entire project for me at the end to think, you know what, that doesn't make sense. You know, custom cabinetry, of course, it's going to take a little longer. And all these fine details that they're really paying attention to that, you know, a lot of contractors don't. Specifically Ivan, you know, he was down to the little detail. I came home one time and he was working at the front entry that we redid, and literally just sanding little bits of the wood floor so that it would be perfect. And that day I was like, that's why it's taken 5 months. You know, the big takeaways for me were don't judge contractors. They know what they're doing, and you guys knew what you were doing, and I didn't trust that, and I didn't trust that for probably 75% of the project, which is why one of the reasons I had all those decisions already made. Yeah. We want this, and we want this, and we want this, because I ultimately didn't want your kitchen. I wanted our kitchen.
I always like it when a homeowner has an idea of what they want when I walk in the door, because it's fun to explore that and talk about, okay, I know you want this, but why? And really pull that out of people and make sure that the space will work well for them. I think we work really well together in that selection process, and I kind of got the vision he had and really tried to help him achieve that, and I think we did.
Mm-hmm. So we were just talking about the backsplash tile and in general material selections really, and that was a process again that I didn't anticipate it being as, I don't want to say difficult, but as needing as much attention as I thought it did. So there was a lot of, hey, what about this one? No, I don't like that one. What about this one? And she would say something, no, and I wouldn't like that one. And so a lot of this that we see right now, a lot of it is compromised between the two of us. And so those conversations I didn't anticipate, really. But obviously they were needed, and we're happy with the way it ended up. I really, really feel like if we didn't do it and hadn't done it now, it wasn't happening. And that was somewhat unbearable for me. The idea of another 10 years in that kitchen without a dining room was not fathomable to me. We did the renovation, the kids were in school, and we were eating off a hot plate in a microwave. That was difficult, and dust everywhere, and we had a dog and 2 cats. You lost half your house, boxes everywhere, dust everywhere. Yeah, there were times that it really sucked. But like I said earlier, I really think the ends justify the means. But knowing what I know now, to do another renovation, I really would have to sit down, Nikki and I would, and really think about when are we going to do it, and how are we going to do it, and what is it really going to affect and mean for us as a family in the immediate.